Hello everyone, I wanted to showcase the further improvements to the AI. I've picked the same starting safe game that I picked back then. There's some changes I have to discuss. First of all, when I recorded this the last time, easy was the difficulty where the AI had no advantage or disadvantage. This has changed. Now this medium is this difficulty, so it is not quite comparable because the AI now will have a malus on this difficulty level. Secondly, the this totally brought me out of the concept. This was my smartphone telling me to go to bed, but I'm going to override this decision. So secondly, the research costs have changed, especially in the second and third era. So also this will not be comparable, but I think I have enough to showcase anyways. It's not just about how quickly the AI can reach the victory. We will see extremely improved alien handling. And well, let's start me. Another thing, the AI now scouts with its starting unit. As soon as it gets contact, it will find that it has to defend, and it will also defend as soon as it has a second unit, I think, so it is not screwed against the aliens. It is also better at uncovering ruins. As we just have seen, it found the city, saw the ruin, and went straight for it. Okay, that's not perfectly smart. What it does here? It's running around a little pointlessly. Meanwhile, it has built a second unit. As you can see, it has to run relatively low tax rate because the difficulty easy is with -2 starting morale. So in order to still be at positive morale or not negative morale, the taxes have to be reduced, so there's less credits for the AI to deal with. So now he is walking around because it is damaged. Before it wouldn't really care, but since it is damaged now and would lose too much hit points, it's finding another way. So since it now has some economical troubles, it will play with less units than it usually would. Getting a former. Now aliens seem to be aggressive. So it found the other bonus. Former is done. And another ruin uncovered. So scouting is much better by the AI now. Taking out those 0.5 spitters to gain experience for the units. Having a little bit of problems here, but trying to resolve it. Now we can open up the research screen, what has been researched so far. It's going for the pollution processor to fight the pollution problem here. Yeah, it got the fungus, but it really wants the maximum field, so but it will now quickly build the pollution processor. It's now mostly building I guess it found some food inside of those things. What do we have here? Was there a fight? No, he cannot. He will never fight aliens if he thinks he will lose his unit. He only takes fights that, okay, this was the alien attacking him, so it's not that I just lied. And here again the alien attacked him, so he now is a little bit in trouble. The aliens are still a problem the AI has to deal with, so he cannot stay there, and he probably cannot stay there either. Yeah, he always has to change where he looks. In the meantime, he has built the barracks, so his units are all level 3. He still hasn't produced the pollution processor. He's now trying to do this again. And now also the habitat. No, not also, instead of the pollution processor. So since he has problems with food, he is now expanding on tiles that give him bonus food. Before if you remember the old videos of this, he went for the minerals, but he has enough minerals now. So he looks what he needs and goes for that instead. We shall see if this location is an advantage or a disadvantage. It would also be interesting to watch the other AIs, what they are doing, but since I started off with the first video by watching yellow, we will do this again. Okay, animation is still playing. Now the economical problems have mostly been resolved. And he goes for Pandora construction now, which makes sense. One turn more to go, and Pandora construction is finished. As you can also see, he's contributing a lot more to workers when he still has stuff to build, so technology is not as important for him anymore. This also makes sense in regards to the changed technology costs. I mean, now he will be getting this. Colonization fervor now is not just randomly popped, it has the same requirements as building a colonizer, so he will make it instead of a colonizer when it is still available. So still expanding to food tiles, that's not really necessary, but it doesn't make it isn't a problem either. So the units are leveling up nicely. Remember, this is now easy. An AI that was previously very easy in this state. And in the first video they have done much worse here. They're getting their stuff pillaged. So aliens, I think the big aliens are aggressive now as well. So this is a bit of a problematic point now that the AI has to somehow survive. He has to dance around with the formers and just taking out all the aliens. I think he hasn't. Yeah, he has lost 2 soldiers when the aliens became aggressive and they were not healed up. But I think since then there have not been any losses. So the question is, do we want to have a look at the war between Schreiber and Hyde? Hyde has a he has a very low military, I guess, and that's why Schreiber declared war on him. This one also is badly damaged, but I will stick to yellow so it doesn't get too confusing. I will see if something interesting happens in this war and maybe have a look at this. So now orange joins in in the war. Yeah, now the big aliens are attacking. There's 3 of them. Actually it's 5. He got a tank with a laser. Okay, this laser tank shall he's now getting colonization fervor. I have changed colonization fervor a little bit so that it also benefits from the barracks. Now he shall get a unit. Okay, I think he survived the onslaught. It was not so clear. Now he has morale issues. They're still really aggressive. And there's the colonizer. Let's see where he colonizes. I've changed it to not search for the best location in terms of how good the city will eventually become. It will now prefer a location that is easily accessible from the capital, so he might probably just found here, which is close to the capital. I mean, if there weren't any aliens around, he would be looking for a better location, but he really is afraid of colonizing next to aliens. Okay, I would say from the unit count, he has survived it. Great Planetary Survey makes sense now. He can rebuild. He has to rebuild all the lost improvements. There's still aliens running around. And here's one of the formers that fled to the sea and is now returning home. And he is now building an artillery tank. I am not sure if this was already in the last version that I showed, but I think so. you can see, unit is moving back when it thinks it will lose to an enemy it stands next to. And he's producing another colonizer, which can be argued with. Here's some units of Terra Salvum driving around to see is Terra Salvum at war with anyone. No, they're just scouting. So artillery is in action, defending. Oh no, they are not scouting, they are killing aliens for leveling. Yeah, before they would only attack aliens if they are close to their own territory. Now they basically kill them everywhere, so it's free XP at a certain point. Now he's using the artillery to kill this hive. Now that this hive is cleared, he should probably send a unit there. I mean, yellow, if he should see it from the mountain, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this unit is going there. Come on, kill this guy. Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, there it is. So there is a loop within the turn that checks if the situation has changed, but it's not in the player's turn, it's only within the AI's turn. So the AI plays better against other AIs than it plays against the player, because it is not allowed to use this like saving movement points and then reacting to the player. It could do this. It's an easy switch, but I had this in one version and the player said that's totally unexpected and unacceptable that the AI does something like this. I think the war here has ended without. Yeah, he is attacking these Krakens with artillery units. But we were here, right? And there's another city. Yeah, this location is much better. Now that there's no aliens around, makes sense to go for better locations. With observatory, hot springs, and oil field. I mean, mineral-wise, he's set quite well, getting all the mountains on the continent with these two cities. Let's see. Yeah, city has stabilized. Habitat, morale, pollution is all fine. In this city it should be anyways. Well, here's quite a lot of pollution, but he opted for orbital bombardment now. No. Food improvement and orbital bombardment now. This city is building a barracks. This is because it is under siege by an alien and it doesn't want to build units without a barracks. I think in the last version I showed the AI really had problems to get the colony up against the alien because it wouldn't delay the colonization further if there's too many aliens around. and it would also try to colonize unsafe spots. Let us see what turn it is. 161. So technology cost increase should already kick in. We can actually see here 450, and those are 900. Yeah, in the first era there's not many changes in the cost. It's only slightly modified. Changes really kick in the second and third era. I think last time a lot of AIs wanted to declare war on Yellow because he was underdeveloped, but I don't think he is underdeveloped in this case, or not by much anyways. I could have a look at the graphs to see how Yellow is doing compared to the others. Yeah, economy is it's slightly behind, but not that far. He's ahead of Imperium. So the city in the meantime has built the pollution processor hall, theater and vendor apartments, and they are now building units with improved armor from the second era. Okay, not much action going on right now. Okay, there's the Masari. Now there will be some action in a few turns, but it gets shown a few turns ahead. Also, the border expansion has been reworked, so water is shunned more than before. Only if there are serious food issues, water will be used, or if they are trying to get a bonus resource, as in this case. As you can see here, he's avoiding the water. I mean, it's water with fungus, so he's also avoiding the fungus, except in this case where he really wanted to get the Maxilon field. And here he decided to get this first and then this. Should probably have done it the other way around, but doesn't matter much. Okay, city is growing really slowly now. Okay, probably because another city grew. Okay, the capital is having some morale issues again. And Lady Vermilion declared war on Hyde now. Let's actually watch this. Okay, there's some action ongoing right away, so everyone declared war on Hyde now. They are really mean backstabbers. If someone is in trouble, they are just also. I mean, people might disagree about this. Also look at the spread of the units. It's new path-finding algorithm that tries to prevent stacking of units. I mean, he could also have moved both at the same time here, but he didn't. I mean, let's watch the war. It will be a short one. Hyde will die really quickly, I guess. They are already in siege range. They were so close that they could start attacking the cities right away. So this city is cleared and it gets captured in the same turn because of the loop that processes other units. Here was a new city, is also already captured. Here, as you can see, all of those transport ships are not stacked on the same tile, they are spread out. And even Director Preston now declared war on Admiral Hyde. And I think he really is troubled. Yeah, all those land units now also are landing. And the city won't stand for much longer. Some orbital bombard going down. And that's it. Hyde eliminated in, I think it was 3 turns by everyone. So a little bit unfair, but that's how it goes. That's why they didn't declare war earlier. They are really afraid of being backstabbed. And now they all backstabbed Hyde basically and are now returning to their cities. Red got 1. Pink got 2. Pink didn't do too well in earlier tests on this map, and now the Massari are coming. But the AI has been changed a lot since then. But this hasn't changed much. Eventually, other AIs colonized on this island of yellow. Okay, he seems to have built naval transport logistics. And he's now building xenology. This is also a more recent change I wasn't really sure about. I have postponed building advancements after most of the buildings have been built because mostly the buildings are more useful. And now the advancements and also units to defend, so it was relatively easy to rush the AI. Maybe we can see some artillery kiting action now, but not before this gets into vision range. The AI will not be as aggressive about the Massari as about the normal aliens because... Okay, what's happening? They are actually moving in, are they? I'm confused. He's retreating with the other units. Okay, the mothership has left the portal. Terra is going to found a city here. Or there. That's also interesting in other earlier ones. Okay, this artillery, yeah, it's backing off. They never want to stand right next to another unit, and they will also only attack units with only one movement points on their own. Otherwise, they will always wait for someone to tank for them. Okay, they shall retreat. Wait for it. Wait for it. I could force it by ending the turn, but something is still being processed in terms of animations, and that makes it take a little longer. So as you can see, they now moved away, and this one now will also fire. Yes. Yeah, that's the mothership kiting I spoke about. It takes really long to whittle them down. Okay, this was a misstep, I think. He probably wanted to attack this one, but didn't consider this one to be there, but now it doesn't matter anymore, and he can go ahead and attack. Yeah, okay, I will end the turn, so the animations are shown quicker. Yeah, the Missari really mess up the AI behavior a little bit, it seems. They don't want to lose units, but they also I think this location is actually quite similar to before of the second city of Schreiber. He doesn't even use most of these minerals here, or are they? Yeah, he uses them, but they are in the others. They are mined in this city. Yeah, turns are taking a little longer now because the AI is way more preservative with their units and doesn't lose many. So there's more units, and then that's why the turns also take longer to process. So this hive has been cleared out. The mothership is still alive. Relatively spoken, the mothership is much earlier there. For one, this is easy. The previous, yeah, that's easy, and easy now no longer is easy now has a malus, I mean, so slower growth and stuff. Let's have a look at the military power. Okay, yellow has quite a small military comparatively. Economy also, he's the worst. Not as bad as this guy. It might be that Vermilion she really plays more the style of fitting to this faction, producing a lot of units, but I think this also related to this location. She's falling behind in technology, which she can't do really little about, considering the faction problem. Terrasalum. Okay, there's a third city. I wanted to say on their continent, but it's actually on Yellow's continent. This doesn't look good. Where are they going? There's a stack of units moving around. I think the game would go on a little bit too long for this intended format, where I just showcase some changes. But better AI comes at the price of slower turns, I have to admit. But it's in this case it's not so much because the mechanisms have been versioned. It's more of the case that the AI simply has more units. The changes in the tech cost also have to do with this. So there's more time in which units can be built because it's not already the next building researched every time. Someone just killed an Aspidov or so. Okay, the Avenger tank is shooting at the Masari tank. Let's have a look at the research. Where are we? Oh, still relatively early in the second era, or mid second era, I'd say. He's getting the demolisher tanks now. Yeah, this is taking really long. Okay, I'm going to end it here, and I hope I made the point clear that the AI has been improved even more, and it doesn't show how hard it is to play against it, but for this you can watch any of the other videos on my channel. So there's a lot of let's plays of me against the AI, and the most recent one should show a good should give a good impression about how hard it is to actually play against it, because it doesn't do a whole lot of things wrong anymore. Its decision making is really good when it comes to diplomacy. It plays really safe and economically and also with enough units, and it is able to use the units in a relatively good fashion. So game is really, I think most people would really struggle on medium difficulty. If you do not have a whole lot of experience with the game already, you're going to be beaten by the AI, because the AI has a lot of experience which I gave it, and this is what I wanted to show here in this video again, that there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes of the AI where they are just have gotten much better in almost every aspect. I mean, yeah, I would say in every aspect there's nothing that I haven't touched about what the AI could do. I see, as you can see, tile improvements. Before the AI was limited to build, oh look, it's tropical plains. I built a farm there. Now there's a complex algorithm that decides if a farm is a good thing. No, it isn't, because he doesn't use any farmers in this city, because another city already has a lot of farms, so no reason to build more farms. So what do we need most? Yeah, it's probably habitat, right? If pollution was higher, he would probably build something else. And if, as you can see, he also builds field laboratories and construction base. TerraSolum is aware that TerraSolum has a bonus from forest. That's why TerraSolum builds lots of forest, and only a few other improvements on tiles where it makes sense. Like in the water, for example. They get most of the stuff in the water because they need all the land for the forests. So mountains still are the best for mining, so you will mostly see mines on mountains, but not exclusively. Hills, it really depends what the AI builds. So other stuff is the worker allocation. The worker allocation is done in a way to use up most of the minerals that can be obtained, but cities are specialized for these tasks. This is clearly a production city. It doesn't need most of the other buildings. It doesn't need a refining area because there's no mines. It doesn't need cultivation plant as stuff here because there's no such thing. There's no farmers in use. The stuff that it needs in every city is built. So some specialization, yeah, bigger cities get everything eventually because they do everything. Not necessarily, but they are. Leviathan Height is being built here. So this is the only city that's doing real research for them. So that's why they are falling back so much. Oh yeah, troop movements, as I said, the troops are spreading out much more now. Artilleries are being used. Formers, we already had what they do. Yeah, if you can imagine anything about the AI, I can tell you it has been improved. Border tile expansion, as I said, here getting all the land tiles, only those to get the oil field, or in other cases, well, okay, he ran out of land tiles, so it's not Oh, he also ran out of lentils. The only one left is the one with the fungus. Well, okay, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I already talked much more than I intended to, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you think about firing up Pandora once again. I will link a download to this not yet official patch. I've been trying to make it official, but then again, always when I informed them, I found something else that could be improved, and so I improved it. But I hope they will someday make this the official patch, because if they want their game to be the best 4X with the best AI, I mean, it's a great 4X, and I have improved the AI so much that I really stand to anyone who claims that their game has the best 4X AI, and I would say, did you ever look at Pandora? And wasn't the AI in Pandora even better? Because I spent 3/4 of a year now just to do this in my free time, and I think the result speaks for itself. So, yeah, goodbye. I'm not gonna drag it out any longer.